And we're live. Let me just thumbnail this up real quick. Perfect. Alright. Now that that's gone, let's figure out these last few pink coins. Yeah, I got that one already. Did I go the wrong way? I think it might be over here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so I need one more, which is, I think, at the top of the castle. And that's all of them. There is all the pink coins. Hmm. Hmm. I know. I feel like those are the best things I could have gotten. Because as much as I could have gotten the one that makes Scythemare cost less, the fact of Pacify costing 0 TP is just ridiculous. Rocket boost. Thank you, Green. That's my goat. Probably didn't need to waste a heal there, but...
Chris.
So you finally made it. The fountain's just a step away now. Oh, hey, Sin. How's it going? We're at the end of the chapter. Come here. The secret boss, yeah, the secret boss had Hatsune Miku in the background. Camellia and Toby Fox collabed. You missed probably the funniest secret boss ever, but that was, from the stream about, like, 2 hours ago. Fate should say we are destined to fight. I believe in you three. Also, you were right. That little pink bell was a pink coin that I ended up getting. I believe you have the power to change that fate. So, will you use it? Or will you prove your fantasy stronger than ours? So you made up your minds. Listen, since the beginning, we were love. Your father grew us a rainbow bouquet of 7 flowers, as a proposal to your mother. Flowers that were only supposed to live for one smiling day. And yet, he did not let us go. He kept us alive alongside his love. Every day, he watered us, he talked to us, he sang his dreams to us. Each day, we wished we could do something in return. His friend grew sick, and we could do nothing. His money ran out, and we could do nothing. His family left him, and we could do nothing. And yet, he still cared for us. A week he used us flowers, flowers that could do nothing in return. But now, our time has come for flowers to be the heroes, and build a world where all his kindness may be repaid. Chris, this is your final chance. If you really believe your world is better, then stand against us. My recruits.
Lend me your power!
If you want to prove your worth, charge up your bravery color card. Oh! Chamber made of glass. Flower man, with his heart in the sand. Bro, this is fire. The whole wide world again. High in the sky, the sun in his eyes. See how wonderful they all are. Imagine that, a branch where we didn't have to fight. You could even call it a pacifist. This fucking game, bro. We could even call it a pacifist route. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! It's almost like it's what we're doing. waiting for the touch of his hand, waiting petals out without a plan. But every daily, the father's the flower man. Man, flower man. I see how it works now. Hey, you think that's gonna stop me? You're not the only one that can act.
Prism low.
Dude, this is such a cool fight. Everyone spins! Spin! Aqua, let's play knife cutting game. It's always so fun. Orange, be brave, it's your turn. You won't beat our combo. Ow. Why won't you lose? Don't cry, Orange. Tears are for a wedding's day. Thank God. Oh my God, theirs is really hard. Blue. We know, Flowery. We're here to play our part. Fuck it. Oh, justice. Okay. Oh, I had to do the moss.
Take that!
What? What? Not Rose? I need my healer. Flower man is hard in the sand.
And one more for the fans!
Susie's idea! Yes! Go, Susie! Chris, I just noticed from what Flowery said, but the flowers we're on stopped going up a while ago. If you want to get to the Dark Fountain, we gotta find another way, got it? Hey, Flowery, Asgore's falling over there. Chris, this is it. Go. Go! Cheese! 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 You almost got past me for a second there. But wake up, Chris. I can never lose to you. Because I'm not alone. Oh god! Watch and learn, Chris, the true power of friendship.
With your powers combined! Omega Flowery! Last, Jerome!
This boss is supposed to be Flowery, right?
Jerome!
Yeah.
Jerome! 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 Jerome!
I'm not attacking him. I won't attack you, Flowery. I won't hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you, Flowery. Didn't you say they went home? I thought if they wanted to prove. How could I have let this happen? I was so obsessed with finding out about the Dark World. I didn't make sure you were... Thank you, Blue! This is a comedy, not a tragedy. Get up, you two. Chris, thank goodness you're okay. Uh-oh, the sunset. Uh-oh, don't get caught when the sun sets. Chris, I think I owe you an apology. Not just you, but everyone as well. Lore? Damn, I kick your fountain making ass. Chris, ever since that horrible day, I've only blamed myself for what happened. All I ever wanted was to prove it wasn't my fault. To make sure that it would never happen again. Paul Asgore! That it was all because of this. The Dark World. But now that I'm finally here, it makes me realize how pointless that all was. I know! Poor Asgore! None of you ever blamed me. None of you ever said it was my fault. Oh, Asriel! Even so, the aftermath of my failure made my self-hatred consume me. One that ultimately drove your mother away. I thought if I could just prove I was right, it would fix everything. But even when I finally found that proof I wanted, I'm literally about to cry, I know. Still failed to protect you. Oh, my goat, no. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not realizing sooner. When Asriel comes home, I'd love to see the both of you together. Even without your mother, if she prefers. Oh, poor Asgore, bro. I love my goat, but like, God, bro. And Chris, I'm immensely proud of you. It seems that while I wasn't looking, you've become courageous, wise, and made many wonderful friends. Yes. Chris, it's your time now. End this stream, won't you? But wait, Asgore. What about the diner? What about skateboards? Flowery, you do know I was just playing along, right? My only goal was to find the truth. If anything, your actions toward me made me realize, well, how it feels to receive such unasked for affection. Oh, Asgore, ow! Oh! You didn't actually like my mixtape? Well, I did. It was, well, very thoughtful. At times you seemed like a really lovely person. I know! All of you did, but Asgore, listen, this world, it's perfect for you. I've seen how alone you are. You want to go back? Flowery, even if I wanted to, I couldn't stay. Why? Back in the real world, my shop is waiting. It's not right to leave it empty. Someone has to take care of the flowers. Can't argue with that, old buddy. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. So did I do Pacifist? Did I do it? Well then, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Green wanted to be a chef and know the flavor of many foods. Thank you for watching their dream. I wanted to have courage and fight to protect what I loved. Was I brave? You'll say I was brave, right? Thanks for watching my dream. I wanted to move, to feel, to know love in my limbs. But even if it ends, love will always continue. Thank you for watching our dream. While I still could, I wanted to know everything. Of course, in the end, I couldn't really be the genius I wanted, but I'd still like to think I learned a whole lot. Thank you for watching my dream. Flowers have dreams too. The darkness lets us fantasize a higher form of consciousness. But dreams are dreams. It's time this capricious reverie came to an end. Chris, the fountain is waiting for you. This dream was always set to end. Even if we defeated you, we knew that flowers left in darkness will perish. But if we could give Asgore a glimpse of a perfect world, it would make up for everything he had done for us. After all, we weren't supposed to live more than a single day. Can I go back and get more of those green tea items? Because, deadass, those are pretty strong and I want more of them. No, I want to say goodbye to the rest of them. Oh. Goodbye, Flowery. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Hey, why are we still here? No. Someone just made a second fountain? Oh, damn it, dude! Not the knight! No! Hey! Leave it to me. Go, Flowery! Save Asgore! You think you can outspeed a flower? Oh! Get him, Flowery! No, Flowery! No! No, Flowery! Miss! No! Oh! And Asgore's gone too. Rally. You know, your magic can't heal this, so why? Because I have to try, you know. Oh, bro. Are they stuck in there? No, they're probably gonna seal the second fountain, but that means Flowery's gonna die. I'm fine, Princess, I just need a little water. You know, flowers really are useless, aren't they? Sit around looking beautiful, then they wither away. Now our caretaker is gone, and we'll... Yeah, the worst part about this, the knight took Asgore, so Asgore is now gone, just like Undyne. We don't know what's gonna happen to Asgore. We'll take care of you. Give you light, water, and stuff. And then we'll go and get Asgore back. Susie, how sweet you are. Everyone, listen carefully to me. She's gone. Yeah, Undyne got taken by the knight in chapter 3. Us plants are neither darkeners nor lighteners. We are living beings that take on new consciousness in the dark. What? Oh my god, and that's why Flowey is alive in Undertale. Because... Wait... Was Undertale the first Dark World before Deltarune? And that's why the barrier looked like that? Because it was actually just a fountain? And that's why there was the 6 souls, because Asgore wanted to become God to get revenge, and that was his dream. Something horrible is stirring underneath the town. A darkness beyond your imagination. Susie, Chris, the road ahead of you is draped in shadow, but I know you can do it as long as you stay together. You two have the inner light that can save this world. I just wish I wasn't so useless. You aren't useless, Flowery. Having something to take care of gave Asgore purpose too. Just being a flower, that's enough for him. Oh, really? You're not half bad yourself, you know that? Maybe in another life, we could have been friends. Oh, and it's cut in half. You two go seal the fountain, okay? I'll stay here. Alright. And that's probably like Flowey in this verse. So Flowey is probably canonically dead now. He just had to go and be dramatic, didn't he? Idiot. Oh. Dude. Pro. Chris. Just seal it. Oh, dude. That's what I feared the most. That's what I feared the most, dude. I had a feeling they were gonna take Asgore. It's a broken container for a golden flower. You dug through the soil. In the soil were two things. One, a packet of seeds from the golden flower. They are covered in warning labels. You took the seeds. The second thing was a piece of paper. On the piece of paper was a code. Wait! It says shelter. Oh my god. You gripped the paper with both hands. Began to tear it. Oh! Susie's gonna see it. Oh 9151999X. Chris, we got another code. Hey, don't just stand there. Tape him up. Aww. Yellow and blue sharing one. That's cute. Before we sealed the first fountain, Flowery talked to me. He told me that Asgore used to be the police chief. He still had his shelter code buried in Flowery's soil. He told me not to tell anybody about it, but guess he told you too, huh? Anyway, let's get out of here. Fast. The anime style comic! That's Mad Mew Mew! That's Mad Mew Mew! Chris, we couldn't stop them. How much longer are they gonna keep taking more people? How much longer are those people gonna be safe? Toby Fox. Hey Chris, I know this probably isn't good timing. Maybe it's actually the worst timing, but would you mind walking me home? There's something I want to talk to you about. Thanks, Chris. Hey, the lights are still up. Kinda. guess you and me make a pretty good team, right? I've just been thinking about that. Thinking about us. I just realized is... Since that day in the closet, since our first adventure, it kind of feels like all this has been our special Chris and Susie thing. Our thing no one can take away. Our secret. Our adventures. Our thing that's just better. If it's just the two of us. You feel the same way, right, Chris? Yeah. I guess what I want to say is, Chris, this can't just be our adventures anymore. People are in actual danger. Your dad is in actual danger. We can't mess up anymore. We have to tell someone. Someone closer to the shelter codes. Someone who can help us fight. Noelle. Chris, this can't just be a me and you thing. It needs to be Noelle's thing too. Called it. Because that's where the weird route is also going to pop in as well. Chris. Thanks for walking me home. Oh, wow. Camellia. This shit's so sad. It is, bro. Chris is all alone. I know. To be continued in chapter 5. And there's no, or chapter 6, and there's no date. Dude. Oh. Chapter 6 is confirmed 2027. There's been speculation that it's 2027. Yeah, Toby's pushing for 2027. Oh, wow, dude. I don't even know if I could do Weird Route. I was planning on doing Weird Route from Chapter 1 to Chapter 5 eventually, but I don't know if I could after that. I'd feel so bad. That would genuinely be testing, like... That would be testing my morals. Weird Route Flowery is crazy, dude. I can only assume so. I've never seen anything on it, but I've been avoiding spoilers. Like, I didn't even know about the secret boss until I just fought it today. Which I find crazy. I'm a huge Miku and Camellia fan, so... Deltarune is torture, Chris Sim. Yes, it really is. I feel so bad. It's kind of wild. Like, I don't even know how to do Weird Route. It'd take a really long time. Because I don't even think I have... I don't even think I have a file... I think I have a file for Chapter 2 that's Weird Route. But I could be wrong. I don't. Yeah, I only have the one file. I only have my Pacifist file, so we'd be starting from Chapter 1. We would be starting from scratch. Oh, and I'd be doing all secret bosses too as well, by the way. I've already done it for... I'd have to get all the pink coins again in Chapter 5. Oh. You don't have to start your second Chapter 2 slot with your initial... Just start your second Chapter 2 slot with your initial Chapter 1 slot. I know, but then I'd have Jevil's Tail and I wouldn't have Jevil's Knife. I'd want, like, full-on, like... I'd want everything to be genocide. I'd want to win every fight by attacking. I don't want a single fight done through Pacifist. I don't want... Like, if I do Weird Route, I'm doing genocide. That's why, because it's going to be really hard. Like, don't get me wrong, I fought the Knight with attacking, because you have to. Same thing with, like, Flowery at the end. But I didn't do the final attack and counter it, because I knew Toby Fox giving you the option was if you want to be genocidal or pacifist. I knew that's what it was. And I could tell. And I knew you wouldn't lose if you didn't hit it. And I just trusted my gut, and I was right. But the fact of Chris trying to tear it apart, don't gotta attack against Flowery. Yeah, no, I know. I mean for like the scene where he goes Omega, where he's got all the 6 souls. Where like, you gotta like parry it. You can act and win. Yeah, I know, that's what I did. Yeah. No, don't worry, I did act. It was actually really fun. I did it on my first try. Definitely, the bravery and the, fuck, what's the purple soul? But the orange and purple soul being in Chapter 5 is crazy. So there's been yellow soul, there's been green soul, there's been orange and purple, yeah, so we're just missing, what would the aqua soul even be for like in the actual fight? We're missing blue. We're missing both blues. Aqua, blue, yellow, purple, green, and orange. Yeah, no, but we've had green in the Gerson fight. We've had purple in the Mad Mew Mew fight. We've had yellow in Spamton. We've had orange in the flowery fight. But aqua and blue have yet to be seen as like a power in a fight. Every other soul we've seen used. Oh, the game modes you mean? Yes. Yeah. Because we saw all of them in Chapter 5, obviously. But the abilities that they have on the soul, we now know what orange does. That's something we never knew as a concept. But it's similar to the yellow soul, except it pushes your soul instead of shooting with your soul. Blue, we know what blue does, but we don't know what aqua does still. We know green is blocking. We know purple is Muffet. We know yellow is shooting. We know orange is charging. Blue is the heavy soul. But what would aqua be? That would be my main thing. Why are there only 7 chapters on this screen? And green, I think we don't know. No, we know green, because, green is whenever you have to deflect something. Because you do green in Undyne fight, you do it in Undyne the Undying, and you do it in the Gerson fight. I'm, like... Undyne and Gerson, yes. I'm, like, locked in, because Metaton and, Metaton and Spamton Neo. It says 7, but I think it'll be 8. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be 8 chapters. Yeah, no, it's gonna be 8 chapters. Toby's confirmed it. But, damn, man, that's... Oh, that's such a great game. People not putting spoiler warnings on their videos and just posting the Mad Mew Mew fight is actually kind of crazy. I find that wild. People are not keeping that spoiler free. If I post something on that, which I probably will, I might take this stream. It's too damn sad. Yeah, no, it really is. The Chapter 5 ending really pissed me off, man. Susie's tripping. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of an ending. I think Susie's, like, worried about, like, especially with, like, at the end in the flowery fight, Rousey just gets fucking sent. And then it's just Chris and Susie. So Susie's probably thinking of it in a way of, what if Rousey just disappears? We need another person in the real world. That way there's 3 Lightners in case the roaring does happen. That way there can be a team of 3 fighting instead of just 2. I am curious, though, because that probably means Chapter 6 is going to be Susie, Chris, and Noelle. And we're not going to have Rousey. Or it's going to be a team of 4. And it's like, I don't know, because... Or Chris, Rousey, Susie, Noelle? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. But there's another thing that I was kind of curious about. Duos? Oh yeah, Chris, Rousey, Susie, Noelle. Yeah, that could also work. That'd be pretty cool. Susie and Noelle would be... I don't think that would work, though, because Weird Route would have... Weird Route wouldn't work. Because Susie would be trying to protect Noelle. Like in Chapter 2 when they split. Yeah, true, but then it would have to be Chris and Noelle and Susie and Rousey. And that wouldn't happen because of the relationship between Susie and Rousey. Or Susie and Noelle, sorry. And that would just completely kill Weird Route. Weird Route probably is where you let the roaring happen. And Pacifist is probably where you fix it and stop it from happening. Rowsley and Noelle maybe too, yeah. Who knows what Toby is cooking up? Toby's cooking up something fucked, I know that. Because he's confirmed that this is the last calm chapter, which I think is bullshit because this chapter was not calm. This chapter was fucking loaded. There was so much stuff in this chapter for the lore and like just a lot of stuff for the game that like moved forward the lore about the roaring, and like I'm so pissed that Asgore is just gone now because Asgore knows something we don't. And I think it's about since he had the code for the shelter in the terrarium for Flowery, I think Asgore was there when that dark fountain was made. We don't even know where the knight ran off to. Oh, I guarantee it was to the shelter. I guarantee it. 'Cause that seems like the knight's like main base, cuz he also took Undyne in there. So I'm assuming he also took Asgore in there as well, because I think Asgore has something to do with that dark fountain. I think Asgore has something to do with the fountain in the shelter, especially considering he has the code in his flower shop, in Flowery's container. And who else is this bitch going to take? That's what I'm a little worried about too, because he was trying to take Toriel. Now he took Undyne and Asgore. So Undyne must have been on purpose as well, because he wouldn't take somebody that he doesn't need to. Probably Carol or Noelle. Carol is probably the knight. Because Noelle can't be the knight, because Noelle was present in Chapter 2. And that wouldn't make sense, because the fountain was made while they were in the world, and Noelle didn't know what was going on. My guess is that it's probably Carol or Papyrus, because those are the only two that are kind of like unknown. I know Papyrus is kind of like a very like weird person to suspect, but oh yeah, no, I doubt it for Papyrus as well. Carol is probably the biggest like known, because Carol could be Rudy too. Yes, Rudy was the other person I was thinking about. But another thing that happened is in this chapter, before Noelle runs off to go see her mother, Rudy collapses. So, if it is Rudy, the knight wouldn't have been able to hold off against Flowery's attacks, because the knight would have been, like, injured or not present in this chapter. And I think their house was blocked off by police tape. So, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I've had a few thoughts of, like, maybe Asriel could be the knight. Maybe Des, Noelle, Asriel. Wasn't blocked. That's another section. Oh, okay. Is there dialogue if you go over to where Noelle's house is? Death Knight or Rudy Knight is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Death Knight is making the most sense. Because the only thing that makes me think Asriel is because of the whole thing with the stars. I do like the theory of Asriel Dreamer, God form, and Death Knight fighting for like those comics. I think those comics are pretty cool. But I highly doubt, because the fact that the knight can deal so much damage, for starters, and insta-down you, and the fact he could also kill Flowery, As much as, yeah, Flowery is weak, but he technically has max stats. So it would make sense if the Azrael in this world absorbed the 6 human souls that were there, and Asgore kept those flowers as a reminder. Flowery's stats were fake. Yeah, no, I kind of figured that out at the end, but it makes sense. Because Flowery's technically supposed to be like the imagination of Flowey and like Azrael because of all like the rainbow powers and stuff and like the control of the souls, stuff like that. But Azrael is canon to this verse, so that means Asgore still remembers Flowey, but he probably remembers Omega Flowey because those were all like the Omegas and the whole thing of like the whole concept of the flowers souls going Omega. Which is interesting. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot of stuff going on. Honestly, if I had to guess, the next target for the night would probably be either... Fuck, it would have to be either Toriel or Carol. I doubt Carol is the knight. Because if Carol was the knight, it wouldn't make sense for her to be going after the police force, considering she's literally the mayor. She wouldn't have to worry about that. She has power over them. So I'm thinking it is it has to be someone else. Like Des would make sense. Because there's also that theory of like the Des drowning theory, which I don't get. It's kind of very random, but like I don't know, man. There's a lot going on in this chapter, and it's very interesting. But yeah, anyways, if there's anything you guys want to see, hell, even if you want to see a weird route, I might do it. Not that I want to, because God, would it hurt to do a weird route in this game? Most definitely, because first of all, I suck at this game. Y'all saw me struggle with the fights. Um, but there's also the fact of if I do weird route, I'm probably going to do it on PC. You could grab a save with everything done up to chapter 4 and then just play 4 and 5. Yeah, but here's the problem. I'm on console right now. So my thought is if I do it on PC, I might just record actual videos and edit them instead of doing a long form live video and do like posts of like Weird Route Chapter 1, Weird Route Chapter 2, and kind of like edit it down. That way there's not as much like grindy back and forth segments. If I get lost, I can just edit that down and then have like a more clean kind of video. But again, up to y'all. If you guys would rather something else, you can always comment on this VOD after it goes up. Um, hell, comment on any of the videos. I read all my comments that I get. So if you message anything, I will see it. And yeah, if you guys would rather like a long form for Deltarune Weird Route from chapter 1 to 5, I could try and do like maybe a big video that's fully edited, or I can just do like 5 different videos. But we can see where it goes from there. And if you guys don't want me to do that and you just want like, I'm looking forward to the reactions. Oh yeah, no. The Weird Route's going to be crazy. I haven't seen anything for chapter 5. I'm still going to react to them even if I check stuff. But it's it's a lot different when you watch someone play it and then when you actually play it. Maybe do 2 and 3 as a video and 4 plus 5 as a stream. Yeah. Try to avoid every spoiler. That's really hard to do. I don't know if I can avoid any more spoilers, because I actually almost got spoiled today. I would literally have to stay off social media to avoid spoilers. Like, I'm seeing spoilers on my Instagram For You page. It's hard. Like, that's why I wanted to try and finish it out today. But yeah. Um Wait, is chapter 6 the last one? No, there's 8 chapters. Oh, hold on. Hmm. 7 listed in game, but I think it'll be 8 personally. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just messaging someone right now. Okay. Um, okay, I'm going to eat my food. Bye. See you, Sin. Hope you had fun. But yeah, I mean, hell, if there's any other games you guys want to see as well, I'd be totally down. Like, even modded Undertale, I'd be down to get my laptop up, buy Undertale Deltarune, play some mods of the game, because I've been seeing a few. As much as I'm not the greatest, I can learn and adapt to it. But like, yeah, I mean, I want to make content a part of like my life, so it'd be nice to finally start doing some edited content. I mean, I wouldn't even have to like drop out of college or anything. I just finished graduating recently, so that wouldn't even be a worry. If I was able to switch right to content creation, that'd be sweet. But yeah, I think I might do your idea of doing 2 and 3 as a video. Just add like chapter 1 as like little preview. Yeah, editing can be fun. Editing is really fun. I did film and TV for college, so I've done a lot of editing. But yeah, I I'm definitely gonna look at doing probably chapter 2 and 3 as a video. If I don't do it as if I don't do it as a video and I just do it as a VOD, I mean, sure it'll be fine, but I definitely will. I'll probably do the Mad Mimi fight. Um, might try and edit that into like a little video, but that'd be later on. I wouldn't do that soon. I'd probably do that when I do Genocide. But yeah, we're gonna end it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Make sure to like and subscribe. I know, sellout. um, but yeah, we'll see you guys again in the next stream. I'm not sure what it'll be. Probably not Deltarune, since the chapter I finished that off for Pacifist. But if I do end up switching routes and doing the edited video for Deltarune, that might take a bit because I do work shift work throughout the week, so I'd only be able to do that on weekends. But I definitely thinking I'm gonna do that because that sounds really fun. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. And any games you want to see, just send in the comments. I'm not too picky, so I'd be down for whatever. But yeah, recommend me to people. I want to pop off. I want to hit big numbers. we're already starting to climb past 100 there, so I'll try to keep it consistent for my uploads. I can't promise much throughout the week though. I'll try to be live on the weekends if I can, but yeah. I mean, around September 5th, I'll be able to be more live more frequently, but yeah. We'll catch you guys in the next one, and hope you guys all had a good day and have a good night. Peace out, everybody.